Welcome back to the channel, James Game. We got to talk about Stephon Marbury comments on Bronny James and kind of defending Bronny for some of the social media things that's going on around his name. Is he a legit NBA player? Did LeBron orchestrate all this? And does he deserve to be there? Has been a lot of the conversation that has gone on since Bronny has been drafted. He had two good games at the end of the summer league, but he's really struggling in NBA preseason. There's no other way to slice that, as Bronny has the lowest net rating of any player, minus 40 of any player in the preseason. So Bronny's going to have to find a rhythm. He's getting decent minutes and he's getting opportunity to show what he can do. But if you look at the young man, number 41, I forget his name the other night. He came in, he played really well. Um, you look at someone like that, and you look at Bronny. Right now Bronny needs to just continue to develop, and they've said that he's going to spend some time between the G League and the Lakers, but he's got the security of having that $7.9 million contract over 4 seasons. So I think Bronny doesn't have the same pressures, as some of these players, and some of the players he's playing against is playing for their professional lives. So he's going to have to match that and really step it up. Bronny has a decent while to be able to develop and get to where he needs to be. But without further ado, we're going to listen to what Marbury had to say and his analysis on it. Let's check it out.
Anyway, so I seen and heard the funniest ever Cameron and Mace talking about Bronny. He said, little man need to go. What he say? He need a girl named like Quisha. Said he gotta go on a hood. Said bring my man to the mountain and leave him. If he make it back, he good. That was a great analogy. Although little Bronny probably be like, the hood? You mean the hood of the car? People gotta realize Bronny's not playing basketball for money. It's not like us where we was thirsty, right? It's different. He don't want LaQuisha and he don't want Pumpkin. He said, yo, said he need a girl named Pumpkin. Nah, man, not Pumpkin. Crazy. Oh my God! No, I'm not on the baby. No. I'm for Bronny. I want Bronny to do well. I get on LeBron because why not? Just take a shot. And I don't really get on LeBron when I say he can't shoot. You look at. His field goal percentage is mostly dunks and layups. They're not mid-range jumpers like Kobe and Jordan. You don't do that. That's not what happens. That kind of like started happening later on. But, mainly it was volleyball. Stop. Y'all act like y'all don't watch basketball. That's okay. We're not talking about Bronny. Bronny he's going to be all right. But, this is just preseason. This ain't the real game. This is not the real game. This is just preseason. You are so funny. Me? I'm not funny. I ain't say one thing about nothing being funny or nothing. What I do, I ain't say nothing. Yes, he has big potential. Bronny is going to be okay. Trust, believe that. Believe you me, he's going to be all right. If LeBron got to tell a referee, if you do that, you better make sure you blow that. Bronny's going to earn it. Bronny's going to earn it. I promise you. That kid worked hard. He's not on the court. He's not like trying to make it to the NBA. He didn't try to make it to the NBA because he wanted to take care of his family. That wasn't what was going on. This was different task.
So that was Stephon Marbury's comments, and it's interesting. We all saw the exchange at the Olympics where because of some of Marbury's comments towards LeBron and some of LeBron's comments about Marbury and his sneaker prior, that they may have had a rift that has lasted over years. But as far as Bronny, I've heard Marbury different times be supportive of Bronny. Even in comment sections on IG, he's talking about Bronny's going to be a really good player. And Bronny needs to work on making shots. You know, making open shots is going to open up a lot for him. Attacking, protecting the ball. I saw it easy on the clips that I'm showing how the player knocked the ball off his leg out of bounds, and um, he's just going to have to make shots. That's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to be able to guard. I'd like to see Bronny be a point of attack defender. I'm seeing him let other guards catch the ball sometimes without pressing up on them. And I think he'll get that with time. I think, LeBron needs to speak with him about that and really show him the importance of a guard his size. Because sometimes when you have players like Anthony Davis and LeBron on a team, you may be needed for something very specific. And if a coach can call upon Bronny once the ball is inbounded for him to hound a defender all the way up the floor, make them waste some clock, and get a couple backcourt violations here or there, that may be your way on the court. And that's my reason for saying that. I think Bronny possesses the athleticism and the lateral quickness to do some things like that. But he has to buy into that and really commit. Defensively, even something like that, right? If he gets a turnover and gets a breakaway slam or two, that could open up the rest of your game. Just the way basketball is a rhythm game, and Bronny is desperately searching for a rhythm right now and where he kind of fits in with the team. So I think if you can start to hang your hat on defense and make some positive plays defensively, um, the rest of your game can open up just based off of positive plays. And that's what he needs to do right now. I think Bronny should be in the business of stacking positive plays, um, but also using each step of his development as a thing where he can build on from one game to the next is what I'm trying to say. And whether that's for the South Bay Lakers or even for the Los Angeles Lakers, if they give him a minute and 50 seconds for the Lakers, he needs to make that some of the most tenacious defense, hustle plays that they've ever seen in a Lakers uniform in that time. So he can build on that. You want to have positive minutes because if you have, if you don't have a good experience and you don't really contribute as much when you're on the floor, it's hard to kind of find that thing that you can hang your hat on and find your identity as a player. So that's what I will say about that. But yeah, Marbury was supportive of Bronny, and we're gonna see how his development goes. They still got a few more preseason games. I'm sure Bronny will get in. He'll probably make some shots eventually down the road, and we'll see if he can turn it around like he turned it around at the end of summer league. But let me know what you think, James Gang, about Bronny and his development. What do you like? What you don't like so far? Let me know in the comments.